Hi, I'm Virginia Postrel, the author of The Fabric of Civilization: How Textiles Made the World. This video is one of a series inspired by my book. I hope you'll check them all out and, of course, read the book. Enjoy. Hi there. For today's video, I'm in my kitchen where I've been doing some dye experiments, and I'm waiting for the big reveal. For the advent of modern chemistry and specifically chemical dyes in the 19th century, dyeing fabric or fiber or yarn was an art, not unlike cooking. It involved a lot of trial and error. It involved knowing how things smelled and tasted, what they looked like, how they sounded when you stirred them. And it involved a lot of ingredients that weren't necessarily uniform. Today, chemists can synthesize a chemical compound and know that it will always make the same red no matter what, as long as the water is the same. In previous ages, and with botanical and animal dyes today, it depends on the exact plant, the soil conditions, when it was harvested, what variety within a species it might be, all kinds of variations like that. So I decided to give it a shot in my own kitchen, right on my stove where I cook other things, and using one of our favorite foods, which is avocados. And I chose avocados for two reasons. One is we eat a lot. As a result, we have a lot of avocado pits and a lot of avocado skins. So I kept them. After I would make the avocado for dinner, I'd wash the pit, I'd wash the skin, dry it out, put it in a box. So the first reason, lots of avocado, big supply. If you want to try this at home, you can even ask a local Mexican restaurant to save you a day's worth of avocados. And the other reason is that most botanical dyes, particularly those that don't make brown or yellows, require an additional ingredient, something that's called a mordant. A mordant is from the word to bite in Latin, and something that makes the dye bite to the fiber better. It's not entirely understood how they work. Having to use a mordant makes the dyeing process a little more complicated, and you don't need one in the case of avocados. Now that's true of many plant dyes that again make browns and yellows, because a common mordant that is found within plants is tannin, but in the case of avocados, you get the tannin, but you don't get yellow or brown. So yesterday I put 21 pits and 10 skins in a pot of water, 6.5 quarts, simmered it on the stove just below boiling for about an hour, took out all the avocado junk, and put in a bunch of items to dye. I have a t-shirt that's part modal, which is a cellulose fiber, and part cotton, a blue and white cotton towel, dish towel, a little unbleached muslin cotton bag, and a blue t-shirt. Now you'll notice all of these are plant fibers. I didn't have any silk or wool. It would work better with silk or wool. Cellulose fibers are harder to dye, but that's what I had, so that's what I used. So let's see what color avocado pits make. It's not green. Green is very rare in nature, actually. Chlorophyll doesn't make a dye. It's pink. Here's the muslin bag. Here's the t-shirt. Here's the striped towel. And here is the not purple. Oh well, I was hoping for purple, but the not purple tank top. So the next step is to wash these out and let them dry, and then I'll give you a second reveal. As you can see, I've changed my shirt. This is what you get when you dye cotton and modal with avocado pits and skins. you may notice that there's a slight tie-dye effect, and this is just because the shirt was a little folded in the water, and so the dye didn't hit all the parts of it evenly. This is one reason we have the phrase dyed in the wool. If a fabric is dyed in the wool, that means that either the yarn from which it was woven or knitted was dyed first, or possibly even the fleece from the sheep. And this provides a more even kind of dyeing effect. So this is the shirt. I think the best thing was the muslin bag. It's a nice dusty rose. Got the same color basically on the towel, but it kind of looks like dirt, so I'm not a fan of that one. And of course, as I mentioned, my attempt to get a purple shirt didn't work at all. And here you can really see there's a kind of mottled, sort of dirty looking effect, so also not a success. But do your own experiments. Try seeing what you can do with avocado pits. All you have to do is collect a bunch, clean them off, get all the green off, dry them out, put them in water, cook them slightly under boiling for about an hour, take out all the avocado junk, put in your fabric or yarn, whatever you want to dye, and leave it there as long as you can. I left mine overnight. The more avocado you use and the longer you have it steep, the more intense color you'll get. And as you can see, it is a fairly pale color. Have fun, and don't forget to read The Fabric of Civilization: How Textiles Made the World.